Hello and welcome to SBC. Clock radio. Yeah, clock radios have been out of fashion in the 2000s, but they have still been made. So, this one is from Watson, a company specializing in making cheap but reliable electronics, like Walkmans for example, and of course radios. Yeah, the usual Watson color scheme of this time was this bluish gray stuff and the classic 2000s silver painted plastic. Okay, let's take a closer look. We do have a scale here in the front, or an indicator dial, and here we have the clock part. On top, hour, min, time, alarm and sleep. And snoots. Snootsy wootsy. Tuning, AM, FM, volume control, on, auto and off. Yeah. And here we have some high voltage warnings. 230 watts, 250 hertz, 5 watts, and so on. Here we have a space for 9-volt battery for the clock backup. And now let's plug it in and see if it works or not. I think it's working. Oh, it shouldn't be working. Okay, no sparks, no smoke. Good sign. And the clock is working. Okay, let's set the clock. We press the time button and then the hour, which doesn't work. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Sleeper. Interesting. Okay, let's switch it on and see if it works. Nothing. On. Okay, the radio is working. Doesn't sound too bad. Let's see if the clock works now. No. The keys are broken here. This baby needs a repair. This review turns into a repair video. So, the last one. And by the way, childs, don't screw screws with this screwdriver. That's only for testing purposes, so don't do what I do, do what I say. Now let's pop that cherry. Let's see if there's a screw. Yeah. Have you seen it? Does it always... Oh, it's a hard one. Ooh, hell. Yeah. Come on, let's pop that cherry and go into it. Now let's see what we have here. Ooh. Okay. We have the internals. Okay. Now let's visually inspect it. Transformer. Not like the transformer who transforms, not the car stuff. No, cars who transforms into robots. That's the transformer who transforms mains into not mains voltage. So touch this and you're dead, touch this and you get shocked. Okay, but now let's go to the radio part, just for fun. I mean, the radio is working, but hey, why not? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports. Tuning capacitor. Here switch from AM to FM. Volume control and the tuning dial. You see this little gear here? Moving. Let's put the screws out of the way. Don't want to lose them. Okay. Interesting. Here we have our display. Here. The LED display. And what I think is really missing here is a little light bulb to shine up that dial, because it's like impossible to see. But okay, here's the speaker. 5 watts and 3 ohms or something. But we have to look here on this side. Why the buttons aren't working. So the best indicator for our problem is rust. Here, the screw is completely rusted, and one of them I screwed out was also quite rusted. Yeah, rusty, crusty. Rusty, crusty radio. Ho ho ho! This is also rusted. This seems to be a victim of my water damage I had here in my apartment. Too bad. Everything is rusty and wet. Including my girlfriend who lays in my bed. So, this is probably the rustiest clock radio I've ever seen. The transformer is rusty, the screws are rusty, everything is rusty. Rusty, crusty. And of course those stupid switches, they just didn't... Nothing. Okay, let's try something. Okay, now let's put the multimeter in continuity test mode. Put it on here, somewhere, somehow, not quite easy, and then press the button. They are just touching. It's not quite easy here to work and film and but you know how it works. So now let's remove this stupid tape and try to not lose all those contacts. Yeah. That's life. Okay, now let me clean those contacts. When I'm in here, I clean also the display. Dusty. And the indicator dial, just for fun. I mean, we want to have a clean radio afterwards. Okay, now let's clean the circuit board here. When it is cleaned, let's do a bit more. Then we reassemble it and take a look if it is working now. No, we don't reassemble it, we just glue on this piece of tape again. I also cleaned those, but off camera. A good thing about those little things is they are quite easy to reassemble. Just put them on and finished. And don't bump it and throw them all out again. But I will do this off camera. So now I take some Tesafilm and put them back on like this. So now we can test it. Let's plug it in.
Also eben selbst auf humanitäre Projekte eingestielt, die Mädchen aus der Prostitution, aus der Zwangsprostitution helfen sollten und auch herausgeholfen haben. Und ich engagiere mich bis heute sowohl humanitär bei Solvodi, Deutschlands größter Hilfsorganisation für Opfer von Menschenhandel, als auch bei Terre des Femmes im Vorstand, Deutschlands größte Frauenrechtsorganisation mit den Themenschwerpunkten Menschenrechtsverletzungen an Frauen. Ich halte viele Vorträge zu dem Thema. Ich habe ein Buch geschrieben zusammen von Solvodi zu dem Thema Menschenhandel, das heißt verkauft, versklavt, zum Sex gezwungen, das große Geschäft mit der wahre Frau. Ich halte Vorlesungen auch dazu und ja, mein Leben besteht wirklich zu einem Drittel aus diesem Einsatz für Menschenrechte.
Easy repair. Now reassemble it and finished.
In der Prostitution.
Just a case of training.
Auch heute hier. Ich könnte viel immer so erzählen über mein Engagement, aber soweit erstmal vielleicht noch ein Satz dazu im echten Leben, also im Leben, wo ich mein Geld verdiene.
Finished.
Sozusagen bin ich...
Voila! Reassembled and finished. We press time. And lower. 17. Oh, Satan's in here.